Hello everyone, welcome back to USEKWU USEKWU Indigenous Delish. Today I'm going to be showing you how to prepare Nigerian jollof rice with goat meat and shrimps. Jollof rice is one of the most consumed dishes in Nigeria, and today I'm going to be preparing that. Please watch me. Here we have my Nigerian parboiled rice. This is 5 cups of the rice, and then I have my shrimps, and this is 5 lbs of goat meat. I have my crayfish. I just like the taste of crayfish in all my food, and we're gonna be needing this red bell pepper. I have my onions, I have my carrots, and then I have Himalayan salt, and I have my seasoning cube. I have my curry, just 2 tablespoonfuls of curry, and I have thyme, 1 tablespoon of thyme. I have rosemary, just a little bit of it, and I have my chicken flavor bouillon, and I have my jansa. So for the jansa, I have 1/4 spoon of jansa already crushed, and then I have control onion, just 1/4 spoon, and I have my bay leaf, I have my ginger and garlic, and then my nutmeg, and here's my fresh tomatoes. Okay, now I'm going to be blending my onion with the bay leaf. I like to blend my bay leaf because, I want to get that flavor. And then my pepper, I'll add my pepper, my garlic, and ginger. So I'll go ahead and blend this and introduce it to my meat. I'm done blending. I'm going to introduce this to my meat, and it's gonna boil with this all the ingredients. I'm also going to introduce my thyme and my rosemary and the curry. Next, I'm going to grate my nutmeg. Just a little bit, and I'll crush the rest and put in my sauce. Lastly, I have my salt, and for this I'm going to add just 1/2 tablespoon of salt, and I'll mix everything together and let it boil. Just to help it out, I'm going to add a little bit of water. I'm gonna let this boil for about 25 minutes, and while this is boiling, while my meat is boiling, I'm going to be getting other ingredients ready, blend my tomato, wash my rice, and get the sauce ready. While the meat is boiling, I'm going to be blending my tomato, fresh tomato, and bell pepper. The meat has been boiling for 25 minutes now. I just want to introduce my shrimps. I do not like to boil shrimps for so long because they actually don't need to boil for that long. So I'll put my shrimp so that it will have a uniform taste with the meat. And then just let it boil for 2-3 more minutes. So while the meat and the shrimps are boiling, I'm going to make my sauce. And here's my tomato and the pepper and everything is in here. For the purpose of this jollof, I am not going to fry my stew. I'm just going to introduce my oil and my ingredients. Here's my olive oil. No frying. I will also introduce my tomato paste. A little bit of curry, and this is half teaspoon. And more salt. I already boiled my meat with salt, and the seasoning cubes, so I got to be very careful. And I want to introduce my seasoning cubes. And I would like to let this cook. I'm going to grate my nutmeg into the sauce. I love the flavor that nutmeg gives me. Okay. I'm going to let this boil. Now let's check on the shrimps and the meat. Yeah, this is cooked. And I'm gonna stop cooking this and get out my meat so I can use the sauce, the stock for my rice. Now I have my meat stock boiling here, and I want to add my onion into it, add some other ingredients, and let it, as it is boiling, I'll be washing my rice. Just a tiny bit of salt. And as I'm cooking, I'll check for salt. So tiny bit of curry, since I've added before. And I'll let it boil as I wash my rice. Now I'm going to wash my rice to take off the excess starch. I'm not going to parboil this rice. continue doing this until my water is clear enough. Then I know that my starch is all gone. As you can see, the water is getting clearer. I'm getting rid of the starch by doing this, rubbing the rice. I'm washing off the starch. And I know my rice is very clean and ready to be cooked when the water is clean enough. We're almost there. This is completely washed. It has no more starch. My water is very clear now. So I'm ready to introduce it into my pot, into the sauce, and start cooking. Okay, now I have my rice neatly washed and it's inside my sauce. And now I'm going to introduce the stew inside it. I just want it to hang up there. So my stew. I think that's it. So the rice is gonna be boiling and I'll be checking it from time to time. My pot talks to me when I'm cooking on high heat. It keeps doing this. So I'm going to be cooking on medium heat. That way the food nutrients will be retained. The rice is boiling, it's cooking. And so I also put my shrimps inside the stew. That way it will also be cooked in the stew. Just for a little bit. Now I'm going to get my vegetable ready so I can mix with my rice when I'm done cooking. And I have the mixed vegetable. I also have the one I cut on my own, my carrots, my bell peppers, mixed color. And here I have green beans, green peas, and also carrot and corn, sweet corn. So I'm gonna get that ready. And I just want to I'm gonna cook that with my oil. I put a little bit of curry just to give it that flavor. Then gradually introduce my vegetable. The shrimp is cooked, So I turn off the stove. I also check on the rice right now. This looks good. Ow. The rice will need a little more time to get cooked. Let's check the rice. Ooh, this looks amazing. My rice is done. It is so colorful. And now I'm going to add my vegetable. Going to add my vegetable to the rice. And I'm gonna mix this together. Remember, our shrimps are still in the stew, and I'm gonna add them here later. This is good. This rice tastes so good. That is good. Our delicious jollof rice with goat meat and shrimps is ready. Thank you for watching. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.